Hello, everybody, and thank you all for coming out to the Goddess Queen Tulsa show. I'm your host, Queen Tulsa. Okay, if you are a new subscriber, I definitely want to thank you for subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your loyalty. And listen here, we got a great lineup for you tonight. But before we get into all of the things, I definitely want to say gratitude. Let's get into it. Hello and welcome. Thank you all for coming by. I really appreciate you. Oh, absolutely. Please like, share, and subscribe. The Goddess Tulsa Show. Welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. Now is the time to go ahead and get ready for the show. We have some great news for you. Okay? We're going to have a great time. So I really appreciate you and your dedication to showing up. Gratitude. Don't be afraid to hit that cash app. And don't forget to smash that like button. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming out to the Goddess Queen Tulsa show. We are definitely back in effect. We are here tonight, guys. We're here tonight. And I do want to say to everybody that had come out tonight, really from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for making time for the Queen. Now, listen, guys, y'all know we have a lot to get into. Now, a lot of celebrities are, some are sounding off, some aren't. But I do want to go ahead and play some audio that I have of Lunel. If you all know Lunel, Lunel is a comedian. She's been in several movies, and I really feel like what she's about to say is really important. So give me 1 second, and we'll be right back.
Has now triggered more.
Whoa. Okay, and you know what? Shout out to Night and Day Network for always providing the content. Night and Day Network LLC. If you are not following them, please go over there. If you have a business, definitely promo with them. They will definitely promo your items. So definitely reach out to them. So let's go ahead and get into Lunel and how she feels on the whole takeout and the industry.
Have raps out here about, I don't know. I'm going to try to find this thing. It's just very sad to me. And what do you think about Nipsey Nim's family? Don't you think this Takeoff murder was very triggering for them, this all over again? You would have thought that after the worldwide devastation of Nipsey Hussle's murder, you would have thought that there would be like a truce or a, you know what, this is too much, or I'm going to put my gun down. You know, they're all punk bitches because, and when I was coming up, you just whoop somebody's ass. I'd rather have my son come home with a black eye and some stitches and come home than to not come home. Yeah, and Dolph's wife and PMB Nim's family. There is a generation of kids out here who have no conscience, no remorse, don't care about going to prison, don't care what their families got to go through, don't care that they're breaking their grandmother's heart, don't care that they're breaking their mother's heart. And these are kids that your mom and them wiped your ass, taught you how to walk, fed you. Everybody out here killing folk is not from some broken, fucked up home. There are people from good homes that are out here getting caught up in some bullshit. I don't understand. You know, it got me what? Like, Linnell, do you coming to the after party? No. Linnell, do you want to go to the club? Nope. Anybody I want to see can come to my hotel room or wherever the fuck we having my little soiree at. But as far as going to anybody else's shit, you don't even have to invite me to shit unless you like over 50. Okay? How do you kill people and go home and lay down and go to bed? Do they go, when you murder someone, do they go home and cry and say, what have I done? What have I done? Do they care that they're going to get consequences? Because they go, you know, this motherfucker that killed Takeoff, I might have a little connection problem every now and then, guys, since I'm in one part of the house and the router's in another part of the house. But the motherfucker who shot him, there was enough witnesses around there. Somebody's going to help the police find him, and that ain't snitching. That ain't snitching. Don't you care about his motherfucking mother? 2 days now, her boy didn't wake up again. We, who's on this live, we woke up today. Takeoff is in the morgue, frozen, cold. They just don't have no conscience. I don't know when it happened. And yet, Zimmerman, who killed Trayvon Martin, is still walking around. He gonna eat breakfast this morning. He gonna get dressed. He gonna go out into the world. If you just got the urge to go shoot motherfuckers, why don't you shoot somebody and make it count? Why are you? But see, I don't even understand why you're out shooting dice at 2 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. You can have a dice game in your hotel room. You know, if you just want to shoot dice. Why are you putting yourself in that situation? It ain't the victim's fault. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that, you know, all your friends ain't your friend. First of all, it'd be somebody looking you right in your motherfucking face that will set you the fuck up. Or that you accidentally... See, this is why I don't fuck around in Oakland. I'm from Oakland. They've been murdering people in Oakland all my motherfucking life. They had big murders in Oakland back when I used to live in Oakland. Big drug war murders. I've been dealing with murder all my life. My father was murdered. My sister was murdered. You know, you guys need to take a lesson from Nip's family and move a little more stealth. Not, I'm over here on live. I'm here right now. You just may as well say, hey, come get me and rob me and kill me because I'm right here. I know you're not asking me about how much. I know you're not asking me about how much a one bedroom in Oakland is. We're not even talking about that. I haven't lived in Oakland in 20 years. See, whoever said that, you're lost too. We talk about something about humanity, and you try to talk about moving to Oakland from Miami. What is on your mind? Do you not hear me? Can y'all hear me? Strange_society. Can you hear me? I just don't understand. And I wonder, I talked to my niece, I was like, do you think that it's going to get any better? Maybe before I die. I don't think so. I think that we are headed to the end of the motherfucking world. Some of y'all ain't gonna make it to my age. Some of y'all on here right now are not gonna make it to my age. I really think the CIA or somebody's listening to me and fucking with me, because every time I try to talk about something black, people start saying I'm Muslim. My volume is all the way up. There's nothing blocking the speaker. So I can't. This is really serious, what I'm about to play for y'all. I'm not smoking, I'm not doing none of that. This is, well, if you have something wrong with the sound, click out and click back in. Okay, there's nothing I'm doing. Click out and click back in. And this is very important. It has to do with these murders and shit. I'm going to show you something. I was sent this by Nipsey's cousin. Okay? This is very, very serious. Of seeing that a rapper from Migos died, I just wanted to go ahead and make a video. Of seeing that a rapper from Migos died, I just wanted to go ahead and make a video about something I have a unique experience in. So I directed a bunch of rappers, people like Gucci Mane, Snoop Dogg, Lil Yachty, the list goes on and on and on, okay? I learned a lot of things, and I have left the industry largely over my political beliefs, but there is something I want to impart to people to hopefully, make some sort of change happen. So I have a challenge to rappers, and I know some of you still follow me. I know a bunch of the celebrity blogs still follow me from trying to get news from music videos and things like that. So here's the truth. The truth is this. A bunch of young black male rappers keep dying. You know who's not dying? Record executives. The record executives that push for them to continue to make songs and create a culture that is obsessed with death, drugs, and sex. Period. The industry's obsessed with it, but those record executives, they're not dying because they don't push this culture on their own people, but they're encouraging you to push it on yours, and they're paying you handsomely to do it. The reality is, I know a lot of you. A lot of you are good people. You're family guys. You're not the image that you put out there to the world. Why? Why don't you be the example? Stand up. I challenge you. Be the example. Make music about the culture you want to see. Don't just get online today and talk about how, whenever a rapper makes it, his own people take him down. Don't just make those videos. Don't be sad. Don't rest in peace. None of that stuff. Be the change you want to see. Inspire it in your community. Reach out to other rappers and say, we have to stop. We're being used. You've been used for a long time. They create this paradigm to make you believe that you're so important and your celebrity status is worth so much, but in truth, you're a pawn in their game and you always have been. Word. The government has wanted to hold down communities of people in different ways through different methods for a very long time. Their method in the black community has been to use entertainment to create a culture obsessed with death, drugs, sex, and money, so that they could create a false paradigm of what happiness and what success really was. And in doing so, they created a world that also made people more dependent on government, and as a result, gave themselves more power. The record executives that push you to do this, to go and continue to profit off the backs of your work, they're in cahoots with the elite. They're in cahoots with the government. They want you to think you're important, but in truth, you're just doing their dirty work for them, so stop. They've empowered you in ways that are real. You have an audience. You have platforms. You have the ability to make change. So go against the grain together. They're more afraid of you all together standing up and creating a new culture that's built around family, faith, freedom, doing the right thing, valuing life, than they are of anything else. So I challenge you, use your power to do the right things. If you continue to do the same thing you've done, more rappers like this are going to die. How many have to die before you change the culture? And let me tell you something else. There's a reason the record labels pay us more to do rap videos. They don't tell you that, do they? Do they tell you that they pay us more to do your videos? Because they do. They do it because they know it's more dangerous. They do it because they know it's more difficult. And they do it because, frankly, there's a lot of money laundering involved. Those labels wash a bunch of money through. We don't do it, but we know the labels are doing it 100%. Okay, they're then taking the money off the top end, and you see on your royalty check, oh, they spent $150,000 on this video. Did they? Because we didn't see $150,000. Okay, and to who? Their friend's company? A lot of times that's the case. Same thing with insurance companies. They charge us more to insure your videos. And it's because they know the culture that's been created. They know that the only possibility of a music video being shot up is on a rap video. And that's the truth. So change the culture. You have the power. Your people deserve it. Guys, in light of seeing the rapper from Migos. So since y'all don't want to listen to nobody black, maybe you'll listen to somebody white who is telling you to your face that you're being used, that all they want you to do is put fat asses in videos, wear gold chains, flash your money, flash your jewelry, drink Molly, take Molly, drink scissor, and act a motherfucking ass. And it's all a plot, and it's all a plan, and all y'all motherfuckers is falling for it. His name is Robert Starbuck. I don't know how to repost because I'm just an old broad. So I couldn't repost that. So I decided to play it for you. I'm going to post this video. I hope you share it. Now, like I said earlier, the people on my live are probably not young. And if there's young people on my live, they probably don't give a fuck about what I got to say. Well, if you keep burying enough people, you will wake up. Maybe. Like I said earlier, do you know how triggering this is for Nipsey's family to see this happen again and again and again? Do you think that, I thought that maybe after Nipsey's murder, that we might maybe get a grip and come together. But it didn't happen, did it? Getting shot over anything, abroad, a chain, is fucking ridiculous. How do you think Takeoff's mother feels this morning? Her son is gone. While we are here on live, he is laying in the morgue, cold in a motherfucker. Why? My future of my family is in shock. I haven't even had a grandchild yet. What kind of world am I going to be bring my grandchild in? And my daughter wants a boy, a black man. There are good young people out there that want to be doctors. We need them. You want to know why when you go to the doctor, you don't hardly see a black doctor, but you see Indian ones, and you see Asian ones, and you see white ones. Black people know more about black people than anybody else. But where's your black doctors at? You know who's remodeling this house next door? You know who hustles together and pulls their money together and sacrifices for their family? Mexicans. I asked somebody on the construction site, how come there's not no brothers out here on the construction site? He said we couldn't find very many in this area. I am getting older. I'm glad about it. I hope I get old as Betty White, Marley Gibbs. I want to be old like that. Dying young is not the lick. They're not killing gymnasts. They're not killing R&B singers. They're not killing rappers. I mean, they're only killing rappers. Why? Because the narrative that rappers are putting out is trash. LL Cool J's still alive. Did he sing about guns and bitches and hoes? Ice Cube is still alive. He sang about that because that was happening in the era. He don't do it no more. What did he do? Start doing family movies. Kara S1, Chuck D, trying to enlighten our community. Our nationality is a threat. And you know who the threat is for our nationality? Us, you young folk. You got the nerve to want to talk about somebody who's getting old. Don't you want to live a long and beautiful life? Or do you think that dying young is some hip, cool thing to do? You don't give a fuck about your mother and your grandparents or nothing like that? I'm just really, 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 really sad about the state of my people. Now, I could be a bitch to just get on here and talk about my nail and talk about my shit and my fabulous life, but I care about my motherfucking people. People under 30, they don't. I can't say everybody because there's some really active young people out there. But when they post something, you don't pay no attention to it. Y'all would rather watch somebody bleed out than see somebody who got a scholarship to go to college, or see somebody who's dancing on the dance team at college, or see somebody who's doing something positive. You'd rather see some broad clap her ass like this in front of the camera than to see somebody who's going to be able to help us and save us or teach us about holistic healing and herbs and stuff like that. I can admit it, my people, especially my young people, we are lost. We are lost. And it is the saddest shit that I have seen in my lifetime. You know, if I had a son, I would be petrified to let him even walk to the store and get a loaf of bread. If I had a black son, I would not want him to go out, have the party here at my house. If I had a son, and by the way, girls get killed too, sitting right next to their boyfriends and stuff like this. What in the fuck is going on? And the people that are on here, the 400 of you that are listening to me, you already know this shit. Young folks ain't listening to me. But I would urge you to take this video, repost it, send it to your friends, send it to anybody who says, I want to go up and be a rapper, or I want to play, you know, I don't know. But there's ways around dying young. There's ways around it. And then you could be the greatest boy in the world. Don't forget, Trayvon Martin's killer is done had breakfast this morning. He going on about his business. So you want to go shoot people, but you don't want to kill people that do something to us. I have a headache. I'm so sad for my people. I'm so sad for my people.
All right. So there you have it. Lunel has sound off, and she said what she said. I agree with her. I feel like, after Nipsey, left us, you would have thought that, the brothers would, you know, put the weapons down. But this is the thing, and she stated before, back in her day, they would get out there and they would one up and do their thing. But you have certain people that just can't take, that they lost a fight. Or some of them, they just can't. They just can't fight. And that's the easy way out. That's the easy way out. However, we do have some more content. Let's get into it.
It wouldn't be LA without Mexicans, black love, brown pride, undersets again. So I don't know when I'm coming to Australia. When somebody send for me. But anyway, so I'm eating some egg. No, this is hot and sour soup, some shit. It looked like turkey wing. It looked like turkey wing gravy, if you ask me. And then on Sunday, I might go to this other show.
Okay, what else, girl?
I already took my house.
What
But
about
here's what's crazy.
what's crazy?
So the soup, 4 soups came in a box.
Uh-huh.
Do you think, and they look legit, and I have gotten,
Okay, let's see.
so I'll be smoking on my pipe and
Whoa.
think and stroke the fuck out? Said, like maybe it was the delivery person's.
Mm. Okay, Lunel is talking about her food, child. But I really felt like it was a lot going on. It was a lot going on. I know Mob Radio had reported on the story, and also Storm Monroe had made the headlines as well. And so I believe it was Radar Online, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Give me 1 second. Okay, an alleged bystander who was present at the Houston bowling alley where Takeoff was fatally unalived said the rapper and Quavo were trying to be the mediator. Before Unfire rang out, RadarOnline.com has learned the woman who refused to identify herself called in for a short interview with YouTube host Storm Monroe. She confirmed RadarOnline.com's report that the shooting went down was not over a game of dice. All right. So it wasn't over a game of dice. It was over the basketball game or that part. Now, a lot of people are really pointing fingers. They're saying somebody in a yellow jacket. It's a dark skinned dude that did it. It's a brown skinned dude that did it, that was a part of it. And this one more. I don't know who it is though. Quavo's assistant named as second victim in Houston bowling alley shooting that left Takeoff dead. Migo star Quavo not only lost his family member Takeoff during the shooting at a Houston bowling alley this week, but his assistant was also hit with a bullet. Sources close to the situation tell Radar Online that Quavo's 23-year-old assistant named Joshua Washington was rushed to the hospital on Monday night. Law enforcement sources revealed that Washington was taken to the ER by someone who was present at the bowling alley. His injuries are being described as non-life threatening. All right. Uh, yeah. I mean, guys, top-notch security. Top notch security. Please don't go. It's not always cool to go the cost efficient route. If you have the means, definitely take the upscale route and protect yourself and protect those that are around you. All right, guys. Here, let me go ahead and conclude the show. Tonight I'll be coming back. Actually, is it after 12? Okay, it's not even after 12. Well, tomorrow I'll be coming back with a review on the surreal life. And oh my goodness, you guys, I feel like this show is about to turn up in a good way. But it's anybody's game right now, and there are a lot of game players in this situation, so I'm really excited to see how this all plays out. However, we have come to the end of our show. I'm your host, Queen Tulsa. This is the Goddess Queen Tulsa show, and this concludes our show. Thank you all for coming out. See you next time.